reflecting a Sporting Bengal side that, despite an uneven start to the calendar year, have been mixing near the top end of the table for much of the season. Leyton had the first chance of the match and missed a Jamali shot that did little to trouble Bengal keeper Richie Robbins. It would be all they had before an onslaught on their goal by Sporting Bengal. Bengal's pace in attack, particularly from Cody Cameron on the left, was often too much for Leyton to deal with, allowing Bengal multiple opportunities to get in behind the defence. A long pass over the top from Stephen Carvell freed Curtly McIntosh, but Leyton keeper Callum Linsky was just able to get a hand on the ball to divert it out of harm's way. Linsky would soon be called into action again, making a nice stop with his legs to keep the score goalless for the time being. However, he wouldn't be able to keep them out for long, as he was beaten to a long ball by McIntosh, who took the ball past him and rolled it into the empty net. McIntosh's pace would continue to cause problems as he got in behind again to force another save from Linsky. With half-time approaching, another Carvell long pass was poorly dealt with by Leyton's Lewis Wicker, allowing Reside Coxey Sebastião in behind to double Bengal's lead with a thunderstrike at the near post.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, same.
Bengal's dominance continued in the second half, winning messy battles in the middle of the pitch and then immediately looking forward, playing in McIntosh to add Bengal's third with a strike that, although bobbling somewhat on the playing surface, could perhaps have been better kept out by Linsky at his near post. Leyton would potentially have the revenue back into the game when Jamali was fouled, going up for a header with Robbins. Okwute Izuchukwu stepped up to take the penalty, but Robbins redeemed himself with a fine stop to keep out the powerful spot kick. For the most part, Bengal's central midfield was impenetrable, with passes being intercepted and played quickly forward, only a couple of touches bringing McIntosh in behind for another one-on-one, which the striker comfortably slotted home for his hat-trick. Leyton, however, showed that they were capable of playing some nice football, Duzchu Kalyakane doing well to stay on his feet before getting his pass off, the nice move unlucky not to be turned home by Stanley Green. Leyton would eventually find the net with 20 minutes to go, a brilliant pass from Kalyakane finding Green to sweep home with a nice finish. Within 10 minutes they would have another, a corner being bundled over the line by Izuchukwu, making up for his earlier penalty miss in spite of Bengal claims that Robbins had been fouled. Bengal wouldn't wait long, however, to quash any hopes of a comeback, as Sean Siddick, who had enjoyed an excellent game to this point, left a trail of Leyton defenders in his wake at the corner flag as he looked to pick out a cross. The ball was eventually cleared, finding its way to Charles Gregory, whose long-range effort was parried by Linsky, allowing McIntosh to pounce before the sleeping Leyton defenders to tap home his fourth. The cherry would go on the cake only 3 minutes later, as Carvel would play a nice 1-2 with Siddick before laying it off for Coxey Sebastião, the striker scoring his second wonder goal of the day with a fantastic strike from outside the box. Bengal would survive a couple of late Leyton attempts, including a Stanley Green strike that was very unfortunate to not find the back of the net. Leyton defender nearly added to his team's embarrassment after almost turning a free kick into his own net, but the score would remain 6-2 to keep Leyton Athletic at the bottom of the Essex Senior League and keep Sporting Bengal very much in the mix of a cluster of teams near the top as we head into the final months of the season.
Thanks for